Never mind. I gotta hold these 2 shrimp while I pull this fish in. Got him. Oh yeah, there's one. All right, we just picked up our shrimp. Got a 50 pack for 15 bucks. Live shrimp. I'm headed to the Secret Family Pad. Can't tell you where it's at. Stay tuned. We're almost there. Gotta carry all your stuff falling over through the mangrove roots, but it's worth it. This is the family secret spot. We've been given permission to keep fishing over the generations, and we all help out keep the path clean. All right, we are here. The tide is just now starting to go out, so we're not in the slack tide yet. We're actually at a good point where the fish should be passing right on through here. Trying not to get my pants wet yet. We're gonna get set up real quick. I only brought 2 poles with me today. Usually I have about 3 or 4 poles, but it's a long walk. Swirling over on the other side by the mangroves. Fishing with shrimp today. I got my tackle box so we can switch it up, but we're gonna go with a popping cork and shrimp. Now I may say it wrong. Sabiki rig, but this inspired it and I kind of made my own. I used some 30-pound mono legs and put some 2-0 hooks on. It's got a little weight at the bottom with some beads that I took off of a old cheap little imitation popping cork. We're gonna see how that works. Put 3 shrimp on there, might get something good. And the last shrimp on, I know everybody likes to hook their stuff up different. Sometimes there is a right way, but this is my way. I like to rip the head off, get it smelling good, feed that right on the hook. And then when you come back down towards the tail, pop out right at the tail where it's real hard. It's the hardest part of the shrimp, minus the little horn that I already took off. Then I can feed that down there, pop it through, it'll sit on there a lot better. There you go, we got 3 of them on there. Let's see what happens. I made this at home. Prime time's about 4 o'clock till 6 o'clock. Oop, right there it is. Let's see what happens. That was our first hit on our homemade little rig. That might be on there. I think we got one already. Let's see what's up. Maybe not. Nope. Getting all excited. I'm trying to start off slow. I don't want to jump too much into it, start wasting all my shrimp, because usually when I work 2 poles, I end up missing a hit on one of them. So I'm working this one now. I'm thinking about going to get the other one right now. It's the popping cork. It keeps it up towards the top a little better when things are passing by. But being high tide, I kind of feel like everything's sitting a little lower. So we'll see what happens. We got top and bottom today. And there we go, we're getting a hit. There's something on there, let's see what it is. And if there ain't, it definitely was fighting. I think little stuff's messing with us right now, or crabs. But it looks like they tried to get that bottom one again. Twisted it all up. We're going again. Let's try to go in a different area so I don't keep hitting them little tiny heads. Hey, when they're on, they're on. See, I went to go grab my other pole and we're getting smacked right now. So let's wait and see what happens. I want them to really take it before we pull this time. Got the drag set real low, so if they do hit it, you'll hear it screaming. There's no need to get all excited and start pulling when it's not on yet. Right now, they're just playing with it, feeling it out. Still, it could be a crab. There we go. No! Definitely took it that time, but it don't seem like we got it. Nope. All right, the pole bent on that one. It's good to know my rig's working. So they took definitely some off that middle one. Let's get it back out there in another spot. I only got one of these little rigs I made, so I'm really not trying to lose it. I don't want to get too close to the mangroves yet. We're gonna get the popping cork out there now. This one, I usually don't do it this way, but I'm gonna put it under the horn and put the whole one out there. I've got 50 shrimp to trial and error today by myself. Get a hit on the popping cork and a hit on this one. I usually throw one of them in the tree. We'll see what happens. So we're getting a hit on the little one. Let me see what I'm tangled up at. Leave it to Beavis. There we go. Alright, so I gotta go over the top a couple times. There we go. Now, I think I am getting a hit on this one, but we'll see. Alright, we're back to it. Get this one out of it. A big old pull on that and it makes a big clapping sound. Like a cork coming right out of the top of a wine bottle. Makes all the fish think something's eating and they get jealous and come over to look, see what it is. Good thing is I've got this little holder here, so if I get a hit on either, I can pass it off and then I can pull the other one in. Now the current's taking me too far down this way. I'm about to get wrapped up in these mangroves, so I gotta pull her back in. Oh, so we're getting a hit here. Let's see what happens. Tighten this drag. I think we're about to have something on this one. No, still nothing. I must be taking it right off the hook. All right, I'm gonna work down this way away from this one. I like these cork tops too because they're weighted and they get you real far out there. Birds screaming going by. All right, what fish on? Let's see what it is. You wouldn't believe it. A catfish. Another catfish. At least we caught something on my homemade rig. Getting a bite and things are jumping. Tighten our drag. Something on it. Oh, another small cat. Oh. Big old puffer. We caught a different puffer the other day. That's like a leopard puffer. See if he'll chill out for a second. There he goes. We're not gonna strangle him. Let's get him off the hook and back in the water. Getting into that major sonar, so this is the time where moon positioning, the gravity's not pulling as much. And when it's not pulling as much, fish stomachs expand. It tells them they're hungry. They start going crazy. We're just about into it. We get 2 hours. Should be able to fish till about 6. So that's why I was waiting to waste all my shrimp, because I didn't want them to get eaten and then not have that prime time. Yeah, baby. Probably a big catfish, but who cares? We got one. This is the 3rd fish on my homemade rig. It's fighting pretty good. Woo. Feisty. Might be another puffer. Maybe a stingray. Huh? Hey, look at that. It's a little jack. He's got a little jack. They're always barking at you. That's the 3rd fish on my homemade rig. Y'all want to buy one, let me know. Tight lines, tight lines. Go ahead, take it. Got something. Woo, she's bigger. There we go, baby. Now we're talking. She's on there. Swimming right at me. Let's see. Wow, big stingray. There we go, a little stingray there. Just for the record, that's 4 fish on my homemade rig and not one on this popping cork yet. We're working on our 5th fish now. Let's see what happens. To be honest, I'm not having much luck with the popping cork. It keeps floating too much downstream. I'm having to keep pulling it in. And this reel right now, I keep cleaning it, but the river water has definitely gotten to it, so it's hard to reel in. It's getting a little annoying. I'm gonna stick with just the one pole. Got him. Fish on, baby. These fish better learn how to breathe out of water because they ain't safe in the water. Probably another stingray. Nope. Catfish. That's a bigger one. There we go. Fish number 5, baby. And we are nicely releasing everything. So we're 5 fish in. We know the bite's hitting now. Now we're just waiting for a good one. Hoping for a red, nice black drum. I'd like a decent flounder. I could keep that. Nice sized trout. I can keep 2 of those, 15 to 19 inch. So let's hope we get something cool. Across the way, they're starting to jump right at the edge of the mangroves. Ooh, don't want to get tangled up. There we go, that's a good spot. Only got one on there. Really did. Yes, sir. I think that's fish number 6. Feels like a catfish the way it's shaking its head. Could be a stingray too, though. Ooh, it's another jack. Okay. So the jacks are running. There we go, baby. All right, so 6 fish on my homemade rig, and it did finally fail. So let me show you. That jack being so powerful, it pulled one down to the other, but it's still going. This time we didn't throw it all the way to the edge of the mangroves. Everything should be hungry, passing. I'm just assuming anywhere. So I pulled it more into the center where it's gonna be a little deeper. Oh, we got him. What do we get? Big old whiting. Or a kingfish, Atlantic white kingfish. That's a good size right there. I'm taking that home. That's a keeper. Okay, so I'm gonna assume the hit's gonna be hitting. And I just cast it out there, so let's see. I wanna see that thing just. It is so nice out here though. The bugs aren't bad. It's a nice cool little breeze coming through. And there it goes, picking up. Feels good. I've caught a wide variety of fish already. I think we're working on fish 7 or 8 now. I can't complain. This has been a successful trip. Quickly too. Oh, there we go. I was about to turn it off. Let's see. That thing bends. That's when I know it's worth it. Oh, oh. There's a lot of shrimp on it. I got 3 hooks. There he goes. There he goes. We got him, baby. Oh, another little catfish. It's all right. Add it to the count. On a little bit different of an angle. I said they're starting to hit now. We are not gonna have a problem catching. It's just a matter of catching them big ones you want to take home. There it is. Oh, oh, bend down, bend down. We get him? Nah, I had way too much slack on that one. That was my fault. Didn't take any of our bait though. When you got too much slack, you don't get the set. Go ahead and give the popping cork another try now that the bite's on. Never mind. I gotta hold these 2 shrimp while I pull this fish in. Got him. Oh yeah, there's one. All right, here's another keeper fish. So we're gonna let it go. It's gone. All right, so I ain't even gonna lie. I keep on losing storage. I have to keep deleting apps off my phone. These applications will hold 25 gigs because of all the hidden cache on them or whatever. But we're gonna keep recording. Get this popping cork out before I get another hit. Oh, lost that shrimp. I thought it was dead. Came back to life. Differently each time. I got 3 different ways. See which one works the best. Ooh, there's one already on that. I think you got I don't know, I can't tell. No, it's on there. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I can't get this popping cork out here. Little baby cat. Little cat, where you at? Get this one set, untangle this one, and then get it out there before I get a bite. That's the challenge. I'm already getting a bite. So I won't be casting this one out again. There she goes. Tell y'all the bite is on. I don't think it's on there, which is good. Let me hurry up and get this one out. Now she's all tangled. Don't you do it. All right, now you can do it. Do your thing. It might have robbed me of all my bait. Let's see. She feels like, yep, robbed us on that one. All right, but we're gonna switch over to the popping cork because I want to get something on the top and not the bottom. That's a little trickier. It's tricky sometimes because it will disappear behind the wake and you'll think you're getting a hit, but I watched it go under twice, so they might have got our shrimp. We just missed a hit on the top cork top. I keep looking over at it. I'm getting excited. I think we're gonna get a good one on it. We're right over by the mangroves. Hopefully there's some predators hiding up underneath of them ready to ambush. It did just a second ago. I'm hoping for a repeat. Might as well use what works, so we're gonna use my homemade rig again. See how long that lasts out there. It usually don't last very long. I'm already having to pull something in. There it goes. Get ready. Bend her down. You can do it. Well, I guess there's something small on here. It was already on and just playing around, which is probably a puffer. When a puffer realizes they get caught, nope, it's a big old crab. So we're gonna try to get it. And if we can get it, we're gonna turn that into bait. Look. Big old blue crab. Let's see if we got him. I got him, he's going back out. Alrighty. He took my shrimp, so I'm throwing them out. Hopefully we should get a big red on them. We got a half a crab out there now, so we should be able to let that sit on the bottom for a little bit, waiting on a red, and then we can start throwing that cork top. Hitting the half crab, and something just hit my top cork. It's getting wild. Look at it. That's half a crab. Check to see if my bait's gone on this one. I'm getting excited something's hitting that half crab already. That's good news. That thing should just... The funny thing is I was getting excited about that and I didn't even notice that my cork was under. So when I went to set it, it just didn't set. Got my drag loose, so if something big does take it, it should start running. I'll hear it, and then I can tighten the drag, set the hook. Look, there it goes. Come on, baby. Today's my day. I've been patient. I've been a good boy. Got some manatees going by. current's picking up, so my cork top's starting to float a lot faster. I gotta keep up with it. 4/8. Let's go way down that way so I have some time to float. Oh, I missed him. He was right there. Ooh. Hey. That feels like a shaky head catfish. Oh, another one. We better get them. I think we're doubled up. We're about to be. See this one set. Nope. There you go. Take it, baby. Let's see what's up with it. Probably a little tiny catfish. Oh, now it wants to pull. Maybe another jack. Maybe stingray. Stingray. The way it started pulling. But I don't want to get caught up in the mangroves down there. No, little stingray. Catch and release. One that just took off. Let's see what it is. Fighting like a catfish, but it took off. Oh. Go. Another jack. Jack back to back. That's an attack. This is one of them days where they're just biting. There's no you get skunked, take off mad. You leave when you're out of shrimp or you're tired of catching fish. And here we go. Been a lot of jacks running through here. And they're usually pretty fun to catch because they're strong. We'll see what's going on. I feel him. I feel him. He's not taking it yet though. But now I gotta hurry up and get my cork top out of the way. There it goes. That's way over there, so give us a little bit of time. It's just all the slack that keeps on flowing in. A couple times now it'll just sit there and hang out until I start pulling it in, then it fights. Couple little cork slaps. Give this a little pull. Nothing on there yet. We're doing it, baby. There it is. Do your thing. Looking like a small one, but we'll go ahead and get it. Yep. Ooh, that is definitely another jack. I can tell the way it's trying to swim away. Oh, nope. That is a big old pinfish. That there, if I had my big setup, I would cut it up and throw it right on a, actually, you know what? I'm gonna cut her up. All right, we got 2 pieces of cut up pinfish, a shrimp, all on that same triple rig. Something's gonna hit it. Might be a big catfish, but hopefully it's something big. This is probably a crab. Got 2 pieces of cut bait out on there. And the size that they are, most likely a crab. If it'd be something big, just slap her down. Got a lot of manatee passing. You know, we like when we find a free lure. I might know whose this is. This will be our last fish. If we get it. I got some other stuff I gotta do with my day. We still gotta go to the gym. I gotta cook some food. And I believe I'm going out on the boat tomorrow. So I need to get set up for that. We had us a pretty good little fishing trip here today. Say it was about 2.5 hours, 2 hours. Caught over 15 fish. Pompano, jack, catfish, whiting, puffer, stingray. What else did we catch? I think that's about it. Oh, the little pinfish. Caught some fish, people. That's what it's all about. Catching and having fun. There we go, last fish, I believe. I don't know, I don't think it's on. It hit pretty good. So that's definitely not on. All right, I got one of the shrimps, not the cut bait. And the bugs are just now starting to pick up. We're definitely gonna get out of here soon. See if we can get one more on this one. I'd really like to get one more. I always say one more, we're out of here. So 50 shrimp, whether it was exactly 50 or not, lasted us quite a ways. I got one on there. I'm gonna put 2 more on. That's 3 shrimp going on my homemade rig. If we don't get nothing on this, we're out of here.
Street lights flicker on the edge of town.
Thanks for joining Fit and Fishing with Bobby.